61 points a game. Gay City's averaging 67 points a game. I don't quite think, though, that Wise has played quite the caliber of competition that Gay City has.
You know, they talked about Wise had a good run at the Arby's. Of course, they took on the Tabernacle team out of the Bahamas, which was a good win. However, that was a depleted team. Most of their last year's talent, if you remember, moved after the hurricane that came through. So that was, and I don't want to take away from anything from the win, but that was kind of a depleted team. Of course, they won a couple others too, and they've done well. But yeah, this Gate City team has played Science Hill. They played Dobyns-Bennett twice. They've played some of these teams from Florida. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here again tonight. So, and also good to see Dakota Howe back on the court. He had the stomach virus. Didn't play the last couple of games, so it's good to see him. And, he's really given some, it's going to be somebody like that, I believe, tonight that's going to have to play a fill-in role. And, of course, you're talking about fouls and things that could happen. I
don't know, my spidey sense is tingling on Dondre. I'm looking for a breakout game from a young man tonight.
So I think something that we've not mentioned in a couple of games is going to be Dennis Rodman. I think that his energy with this crowd, with this team, it could be nitro and glycerin being put together.
Yeah, Reed made an immediate impact Saturday when he got the start against DB. He wound up, I think, was it the first 3 rebounds of the game?
First 3. He had 8 rebounds on the night. I think he ended up with 5 points, 8 rebounds. And that's kind of his thing. That's his kind of his mojo. So, again, both teams are finishing up. We're going to take one more break. Come back. We have the Big Blue Boosters starting lineups on the flip side of this commercial. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You were created from scratch, so why not your medicine? Premier Pharmacy on Jack White Drive in Kingsport, where our solutions aren't cookie cutter. Each treatment is as unique as you are. With 25 years of creating personalized medicine, Premier Pharmacy puts you first. At Premier Pharmacy, you're a name, not a refill. Premier Pharmacy, Jack White Drive, Kingsport. Find them on Facebook or stop by for a free consultation.
All right, so we're back live from the middle school gymnasium as Gate City has won 2 of 3 into the Super here tonight, going for 3 of 4 as the Big Blue Boosters starting lineups coming up here now for, again, Y Central will be introduced first. Y Central will be dressed in their road grays with red lettering outlined in white. Gate City will be in their home whites with blue and black outline of the blue lettering. Exciting night here again. Gate City, big win just a moment ago by the girls, 64-40. If you've just joined us, Gate City has won 2 of 3 here tonight. They dropped a 41-37 decision in start tonight to the JV girls, and then they've won the boys varsity or boys junior varsity, and now the girls varsity. All right, so here we go. Starting lineups. Starting off will be number 14, Elijah Hayes. He is a senior for Y Central. Also joining him will be number 20, Jordan Bishop. Also in the starting lineup will be Brody Allison, number 22, number 32, Isaiah McAmis, and also in the starting lineup will be number 34, Lance Colley. Head coach of Y Central is TJ McAmis. And the lights go down. It is time for the Gate City Blue Devils. Gate City, again, the Region D champions last year, made it to the Final Four. 2 years ago, state champions of Virginia. 70 wins in a row in the district. As here come the introductions. Number 1, he is Bradley Dean. We talked about him, the Dennis Rodman of the team. Number 2, Luke Reed. Shooting guard, number 10, he is John Compton. Number 11, Andrew Hensley gets the start tonight. as Coach Vermillion looks to match up, and he's got number 14 also in the starting lineup. That is David George.
Coach obviously going for the height tonight. Looking to out-rebound Wise Central.
Again, the head coach of your Gate City Blue Devils is Coach Scotty Vermillion. As lots stay off. Chris, you may get your wish of the. They turn it back on. All right.
Joe, we look a lot better in the dark.
I definitely have a face for radio. All right, so again, Gate City will be going right to left on your radio dial. As again, a little bit of condensation on the floor. Again, standing room only here at the middle school gymnasium.
Yeah, people are lying down both sides underneath the goals, standing along the top, back out into the hallway.
I don't see the fire marshal yet, but I do see a lot of deputies. As last year's
I counted 6 earlier.
As last year's ball game, there had to be a couple deputies put in between the Gate City and Wise Central benches. Again,
well, if you recall, when we were at Wise Central, they had to call in reinforcements, and you and I kind of waited to walk out with some of them just so we could get back to the car.
And also remember my tire being a little bit lower than what it was.
That was football.
That
was football, yes.
So some of the things about being on the road. But anyway, as they're still working to get the condensation up here again. Big ball game here tonight. Again, Isaiah McCamus, number 32, coming back off of that ACL injury from last year. And
well, George is ready to go. He's standing center court, ready for the tip-off.
As I don't know exactly what.
It's that condensation from the ice rink you keep talking about.
So jumping will be Jordan Bishop of Wise Central against David George. Again, first place in the Mountain 7 District on the line as we are deafening noise here and underway as Gate City will have the basketball to start the ball game. Bradley Dean's got it. He's going to go all the way in. First shot is good. Gate City leads 2-0 as Dean, man on a mission, went straight down and took the shot himself. All right, so McCamus is going to bring the ball up for Wise Central. He's going to drive and goes in, and he will be fouled to start the game. That foul will go against number 11, Andrew Hensley.
I'm already glad that we have the headsets this year instead of the open microphone that we had last year.
So going to the line will be Isaiah McCamus. Again, the senior coming back from the ACL as he makes the first. Gate City leads 2-1, 7:41 left, first quarter. As there's quiet for a moment, second shot's up, second shot's good. It's 2-2. Here comes Gate City now with the basketball. Bradley Dean being picked up by Brody Allison, and he's going to go inside, gets it, give and go to George. George misses the shot, but Reed gets the rebound. Reed gets the rebound. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Colley. Here comes Wise Central. 2-2. McCamus from way outside. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by David George. Here come the Blue Devils. Bradley Dean, he's going to drive. He's about the midcourt line. Gets it back up to Compton. Compton now drives into the paint. David George back outside. Gives it to Compton as they try to work the ball around. Bradley Dean, he's going to drive. Kicks over the corner to Compton. Compton bumped, no foul. Drives all the way in. Shots up and good. Compton with his first two.
Nice work inside by Compton. He dribbled around, found the open shot, got the roll.
As here comes Wise Central right back. Elijah Hayes again. Hayes and McCamus, the two big scorers, and it's 4-4.
Dean's playing with an intensity I haven't really seen this year. I don't think he cares much for the Warriors.
As Dean has the basketball, he's going to pull up his first three. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by McCamus. Here comes Wise Central. We're tied at 4 with 6:25 left. As shots up, no good by Jordan Bishop. Bishop kicks back over. That's going to go to Hayes. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by David George. Works the ball up. They got it to Compton now. Gate City on the attack as Compton's going to drive inside, and they're going to call him with the charge. They're going to say that Jordan Bishop got set, and Compton will draw the foul. First foul of the night for Compton.
The bang-bang play. We'll trust the officials on that one.
So Hensley comes out, and Eli Starnes makes his first appearance of the night. McCamus has got the basketball. He's going to bring it up. 4-4 with 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. Warriors try to work the ball around. They've got it to Jordan Bishop, the top of the key. Back over to Brody Allison. Back up to McCamus. McCamus from way downtown. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Reed. Reed gets it to Bradley Dean. Dean now is going to drive. He's going to go all the way in. Taken away by McCamus. Here comes Y Central's McCamus. Shots up and no good. Rebounded though by Hayes. Hayes scores, and Y Central has their first lead of the night at 6-4. Compton now with the basketball, working, trying to get things settled down as he gets to Reed. Reed now almost at the midline stripe, gets it back to Starnes. Starnes back over to Compton. Compton works over. David George, pull for three. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Elijah Hayes. Here comes Y Central now. Y Central's got it to Bishop. Bishop over to the corner to Allison. Shots up, no good. Tipped back in though by Bishop. 8-4, Y Central.
I think Hayes was on the line there, according to the fans over on that end. Non-call by the officials, though. Dean dribbles down into the corner. Nothing there. Tries to drive in. They're going to get the foul.
You get that foul. That's going to go against number 20, Jordan Bishop.
First foul for Y Central this game.
As checking in for the ball game will be John Sally and Matthew Ghost in for Gate City. They'll give Reed and George a rest. 8-4, Y Central, 4:53 left. John Sally with the basketball, gets it to Dean. Dean backing down. Bricky, shot's going to be up and doesn't go in. Rebounded though by Dean, and they're going to call it. Yep, it's going to be the first one of the night. It is. That comes at 4:41 left here in the first quarter. As coming into the game will be Trey Mullins for Y Central. He'll give Lance Colley a break.
As Ben Bricky set to inbound for the Warriors.
He'll be throwing it in to Isaiah McCamus, which Eli Starnes up to create a little bit of pressure. As here comes McCamus with the basketball, being guarded by Starnes here. 8-4, 4:30 left here in the first quarter. McCamus is going to pull up from three. Shots up, shots good. And it is 11-4, Y Central. John Compton with the basketball, going to give it to Dean. Dean's going to try to drive. He's going to go, and he will be hand checked, and they're going to get the foul. That foul will go on number 10, Ben Bricky. Bricky's first, the second team foul. Both teams now with 2 fouls apiece here at 4:16 left as Gate City trails by 7. Dean with the basketball, kicks it over to Compton. Compton pump fake, got it out to Dean. Dean from 3, shots up, no good. Rebounded by Compton. Compton gets it back out to Dean. Dean with another 3, shots up, no good. And it's going to be rebounded now. That one by Brand Bricky, and here comes Y Central. Y Central got the ball to McCamus. McCamus being being guarded by Dean. He's going to go all the way in. Shots up, shots good. And McCamus talking some smack now to Dean as Gate City down by 9. Here comes Dean. Dean's going to go in. Shots up, shots good. 13-6. Here comes Y Central now back on the attack. They work the ball around. You got it to Ben Bricky. He's got it up to Bishop. Bishop works it, trying to work it to McCamus, but Starnes steals it. Starnes going to go, lays it up. Shots up, shots in. Gate City in the midst of a 4-0 run, 13-8. McCamus brings the ball up. He's being guarded by Starnes. Works the ball over, got it to McCamus from 3 once again, and McCamus was fouled by Starnes.
I made